Hey guys, this is Deborah. I had no intention to make this video today, but this is very important. I really hope and pray that people listen to this video to the end. This is really important. So I was given I was sent an article by Brother Keegan, and okay. I don't even know where to start because all I can tell you right now is on my old channel, which was a larger channel that I decided to delete, I had a video that basically was over 50,000 views the last time I checked because it was, I believe, of the Lord. Okay. It's not about the views. It's that it was of the Lord. And when I deleted my channel, I felt like, okay, was I wrong because this is such huge information? Then I thought, well, people have heard 50,000 views, on my little channel. And I said, Lord, if it's your will, help me to bring this back out because I clearly know that this was of you to get this information out. And I just never felt the time was right or that the information fit today's narrative. It is right now. Okay, so I'm going to read the article and I'm going to tell you how it fits in to the revealing of the Antichrist and the first seal being open. Please just listen. Okay, here we go in the article. Okay, here we go. Breaking Israel news. And this is February 23rd. Coronavirus won't go away until third temple built, Rabbi says. Okay, so let's go down a bit. It was reported on the Har Habayit site that Rabbi Aryeh Lipo, a religious studies teacher who ran for the Likud in 2014, gave a special lesson on the Temple Mount last Thursday that suggested a powerful cure for the global pandemic coronavirus. We are here on the Temple Mount sending up a prayer for the healing of the entire world, Rabbi Lipo said. The temple is the crown. Okay, this is key. Just like tefillin on the head of a Jewish man. He then quoted the prophet Isaiah, who compared the Temple Mount to a crown. In the days to come, the mount of Hashem's house shall stand firm above the mountains and tower above the hills, and all the nations shall gaze on it with joy. Isaiah 2:2. And corona means in every language a crown. Rabbi Lepo, I don't know if I'm saying that right, said the disease has come to remind us that the true crown of the world is missing. What will stop the coronavirus was taught to us by King David. Oh gosh, guys, oh my, I'm getting chills like when I explain the connection. Okay. And David built there a Mizbeach to Hashem and sacrificed burnt offerings and offerings of well-being. Hashem responded to the plea for the land, and the plague against Israel was checked. That's 2 Samuel. May it be God's will that we merit to build a crown and palace for one king. Oh my gosh. Rabbi Lepo said, God willing, this crown will protect the world from the corona. The rabbi related that a Chinese woman has just ascended to the Temple Mount where she joined them in prayer for the building of the third temple. So we requested from the Holy One blessed. Okay, let me just, blessed be he to rule from his palace so that he will have a true crown. Oh my gosh, guys, in order to remove the crown of disease that is causing so many to suffer. Just seeing. Okay, everyone in Israel, Jews are performing the commandment of putting on the crown of tefillin, but there is one place in Israel, the one place in the world that is actually forbidden against the law to put tefillin on a Jewish head. This is on the crown of all the mountains in Jerusalem. Rabbi Lepo called out to the government of Israel and enforced the law which requires quality of Israel religions at Israel's holy sites. We are assured that returning the crown of tefillin to the Temple Mount will remove the crown of suffering to the coronavirus in the world. Okay, so let me go somewhere else. Hold on. So like I said, I was waiting for the right time to re-release this message because it is for the world. But I didn't know when it was going to happen, and this is the time. So why did I keep pronouncing the word crown? Now, what did that article say? It said corona is basically crown in most languages. So, or it said every language. Anyway, basically, this is about the crown. This is about, what did he say? The third temple being built and them crowning the Messiah. That's what he's saying this is about. He's saying this virus is a warning or a wake-up call. Now, if it was geoengineered, I find that very interesting that people want to build a third temple. They want the virus. They want the crown to come and the Messiah to come, and at the same time, they want to crown him. And this virus is promoting a crown. Now, if it's of the Lord allows it, no matter if it's geoengineered or not. So, no matter what, He's allowing it. Then it's a message also to us that the first seal is about to be opened. Why do I say that? Okay, let's get into Revelation. Okay, so let's read Revelation 6, verse 1, the first seal, rider on the white horse. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him. He did not come wearing a crown, he was given a crown. And he went forth conquering and to conquer. Now, I am not going to get into if this is Jesus or the Antichrist. This is the Antichrist. For those of you who believe it is Jesus, it is not. Jesus comes on a white horse. This mimics that. This is not him. So let's just look at this again. So it said he had a bow. And so this revelation wasn't given directly to me. I have a friend who I've been working with for over a year now, just diving into, Bible prophecy. She was my next door neighbor. And so and we're still doing it together right now, but she had shown me, or she had said, like, all of a sudden it just came to her that basically the white rider was given a crown. And we were both shown that a bow is, the Hebrew word. I don't remember every detail of it, but I think it's tikta, which means it's basically it's a covenant. We did a long research. It's a piece of paper. It ends up being, It ends up being a covenant. And it also means even when you think about the word bow and in the Bible, if you think about first mention, that rule, think about the rainbow, that was a covenant. There's a bow with Esau. And either way, we have come to the conclusion that he comes with a covenant. The bow is a covenant. It's not like in the picture that I had on here. That's the best picture I could get. Like it's a bow and arrow bow. No, it's a covenant. Do the research. Trust me. He comes with a covenant. And then it said he was given a crown. It didn't say he came with a crown. A crown was given to him. What are they talking about this virus? That it's a crown and we have to give him a crown and it has to be legal for Israel to wear this thing on Jewish men's head. I didn't understand that, but basically it's all about this crown. And they're saying this virus is a sign saying this crown needs to be given or presented or whatever, and the temple needs to be built so so their Messiah can be crowned. And that is the first seal. That's the first seal. That's the Antichrist. That's the white rider. And let me tie it into the big, finale to this whole thing. At the time when my friend and I realized that the first white rider, the seal, he's given a crown and he comes holding a covenant, not a bow, an arrow bow, but a covenant. And we know the Antichrist will confirm a covenant for 7 years, 1 week. At that time, there was a huge promotion going on for the creation of a crown. It says that you see here, it says golden crown is being crafted for the arrival of the Messiah. They actually, and it's to this day, they have a GoFundMe going on for this crown to be created for the Messiah. So at that moment, they were really pushing this GoFundMe. And that's another reason why the video went so viral, was because it was at that very moment. And I was like, well, that moment has passed, so maybe this is not something I need to bring out. But when this article came out from Breaking News Israel, it tied it in for me. So they are currently still funding, trying to make this very special crown. They want, when he arrives, what did Revelation 6 say? A crown would be given to him, not that he came with one. So therefore, what are they trying to do? They're trying to give the Messiah a crown. Do you realize that is seal 1? So tying it all together, what do we have here? We have an article from a rabbi in Breaking News Israel saying corona means crown and we need to create this crown. The crowning ceremony needs to happen. The third temple needs to happen and the crowning ceremony must begin. for the Messiah. That is what they're saying. This needs to happen. And they're tying it in with Jewish men not being able to wear something on their head that is illegal on the Temple Mount. I don't fully understand. But the point is, it all relates to crown. And what does this virus say? They said this is how the virus is going to be healed. Isn't it interesting? Think about ID 2020, this vaccination mixed with a digital ID. Okay. Wouldn't it be interesting if that vaccine comes out and the virus disappears at the same time this Messiah is crowned? Wouldn't this timing be very interesting? This possible geoengineered virus comes out, and then there's one person who can fix it all, and then they crown him. Revelation 6, seal 1. It's all tying in together. I didn't know when the Lord would have me re-put this out, but there you go. So thank you, Brother Keegan, for that email. Thank you to my friend and former next door neighbor for the initial, heads up on helping me to put together all this stuff. And thanks be to God, who is the revealer of all mysteries, to those who earnestly seek him. And please pray for me and protection over this video and all this stuff, because this is the glitchiest thing I've ever made. Like, I had to pray through this whole thing. I'm speaking in tongues. I'm praying because, wow, this thing was glitchy. And just pray for my family, pray for protection. Please pray over the video that the information gets out. But this is crazy, guys. The seal 1 is about to burst. They are saying they need to crown the Messiah, and corona means crown, and it will stop this virus. When they can crown him, the virus will go away. Do you not see the connection? And we know Revelation 6 says seal 1 is the white rider who will be given a crown and comes with a covenant. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share and like. I will talk to you again soon. God bless and shalom.